Mm, mm, mm. Yes. So the computer got, I guess the computer got like really, really hot and it just cut off. It don't have a fan in it, so it can't keep itself cool. So it got like really, really hot and it cut off. So I had to get on phone to I don't give a damn about what Agnes don't like. It ain't had nothing to do with Agnes. My fault. My computer got hot and it cut off my live. So yeah, the computer wants some white Hennessy too. Uh, okay. I'm trying to get everybody to come out. Who? Um, I don't know. I think it was something that your sister downloaded. Okay. Okay. Everybody like, what's going on? I tell the square up. Yes, you guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, my computer got really hot. It don't have a fan in it where it's supposed to cool itself off. So it got really, really hot and it cut itself off. So that's what happened, guys. Trying to get everybody to come out the other room. They saying they can't find me. Uh, it just computer just got hot. Okay. So far, you tell your cousin know how to find me. They can't find me. Kamchatka. Kamchatka, I guess. Yes, I'm trying to give everybody time to come on over, so I don't want to have to go to their YouTube notification. Okay, so I put in there for them to go to YouTube notification. Let's see if they find me. Okay. Yeah, Five Below do have those fans for computers. Yeah, I need to get one because my computer got hot. Like I didn't even realize it had got hot like that till I touched it, try to figure out what was going on. I'm like, damn. I be having to replay. Okay. Yeah, see, everybody didn't come over yet. Yeah. So, try here. What? Yes, I can see you, Magenta. Sorry, you made it. Somebody, I'm here. I hope the rest of your family is able to find me. At least my popcorn's still warm, okay? I hope the rest of your family is able to find me. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Can't believe that. It could at least gave me a warning, like, hey, I see I'm finna cut off on your ass. Not keep her, keep your name out, keep her name out your mouth. Amazon have laptop fans. Okay.
You'd have to install it yourself though.
I gotta install the fan. Oh no, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
My computer got hot and it cut off. So that's what happened. Okay, please go help them, K. So my moderators going to help the ones that's still over in um the other live. Thank you, Safonia. So I was trying to give everybody time to get over because I do not want to have to start this back over. They be like, Auntie, I just got here. What you said happened? Like, no. Uh, okay, not even got to close the door. Safonia. So yes, I'm waiting on them to come on over for a headache when I'm pregnant. Can't you? I thought you could take like baby aspirin, like baby Tylenol, but when you're pregnant, I think you can take like baby Tylenol. That shouldn't hurt the baby. Yeah, Tylenol. Yeah, you can take Tylenol. It was me. I forgot to close the door again. Okay, so it look like everybody pretty much starting to show up now. Yeah. Okay. Ibuprofen. Oh, oh no. Oh no about ibuprofen. I'm trying to wait on the story, girl. Okay, Danielle. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, you back? Okay. So I guess my moderator done scooped up everybody and brought them over here. Tylenol. Everybody saying Tylenol will be the best thing you can use. So, yeah. Okay. So where was I? Oh yeah. Who was that? Saphonia. Regular Tylenol. Okay. Tylenol. It is all I was allowed to take. Ibuprofen isn't good for the baby. Okay, yes, turn your lamp back off. If you ain't in the dog, you better get your ass back in the dog. Don't be cheating. Get back in the dog. Hi, Carolyn. Well, that's fine if you're catching up. Well, welcome. While we wait, y'all check out the merch shop. The Family Drip is in the merch shop. Big Cap just posted that link so y'all can check out the merch in the merch shop. Adding a new design tonight where I'm gonna put as many family members' names on this shirt as I could possibly get on here, and I'm gonna drop it in the store tonight. So everybody will be able to get their shirts with everybody have their name on it. It's gonna have AF family on it and everybody names on that thing. So I don't need to see no shadows. Okay, Danielle. Hey, look, man, we ain't got Kim here tonight. I don't know what you gonna do if you start to see shadows. Okay, guys, so it look like we back, but a lot of people ain't thumbs up the live. Y'all better thumbs up live. Y'all better thumbs up live. I'm gonna hold the story hostage. Mister says she and the dog. Good job. Hey, Tony, you found us. You have shirts in the shop that match the shoes. Yes, I'm gonna put shirts in the shop that match the shoes. Definitely gonna do that. Just try to figure out what I'm gonna put on the shirts. But it's definitely gonna be the same color as the shoes because I do need a shirt to rock with the shoes because I'm definitely gonna get me a pair. So yeah, I'm gonna put something in there that's gonna match the shoe color. Um, yeah, so we can get it done like that. I'll make sure I add that color into the ones that I'm doing tonight. The family shirts that I'm gonna drop tonight. I'm gonna make sure I go ahead and add those colors in too, so they can be an option to pick to wear with the shoes. So yo, can somebody send the family member link so I can rejoin, please? Okay, Auntie. Why won't you turn off the lights? Don't try to call my bluff. You think I won't cut off my lights in this bitch? Thank you, Shertavia. Now I need a refill on my drink. Hold on. Boom. My lights are out. Can't turn my TV off because as you can see, in his World War Z, get shirts that go along with the story that sticks out like a chewed up bacon story. Right. Okay. Okay. So I can copy me a pair. So yes, y'all do. If we get up to 7 pairs sold, I know I'm gonna get a pair. So if we get up to 7 pairs sold, then it go worldwide. But know that if you get your pair, yours is limited edition. Limited edition. Uh, so the link to join has been posted by Kay for all y'all that was looking for the link to join. Okay, here we go, you guys. So Saphonia was getting her some punch, and she looks up, and the way she looks is like the doorway to the hallway, and the hallway is dark because everybody is in the Okay, go ahead, Misty, because everybody's in like the auditorium area, for this reunion. So she sees a woman walked down the hallway all by herself, just like she wasn't even walking. Saphonia said she wasn't even walking. She looked like she floated past the doorway. And Saphonia just dropped her damn cup of punch and ran over to tell everybody else, like, I know we all just got through smoking, but I think I'm losing my damn mind. They're like, what you mean? Sure, tell you about how do we get here? What do you mean? That's what happened when before I went off. That's where we were. That's where we were. So, yeah, Shartavia, that's where we were. I just picked up where we left off at before I went off. So, she went back and she told Shartavia and Kaya, she's like, y'all, I just seen a woman float past the damn doorway. And they like, what? She like, I just seen a woman float past the doorway. And one of the girls screams out, hey, welcome Danielle, welcome to the family, love. You will have a special story time for me on the community page as well. I mean, you will have a special thank you for me on the community page as well as your name in a story time. So welcome to the family, love, and look at all the love coming in for y'all. The welcomes from the family. So she goes over and she tells Shartavia and Kaya, I just seen a bitch float past the doorway. And they like, this bitch is high. She got to be. No, I'm serious. I just seen somebody float past the damn doorway. Okay, whatever, Saphonia. Like, girl, bye. What happened to the punch you were going to get? She like, I dropped it. You got your badge. She like, I dropped it because I seen somebody floating past the damn doorway. So they like, come on, man. So they all go to the little doorway and they look out into the hallway. All you see is like classroom doors and an empty ass dark hallway. You know what I'm saying? Reflection coming from one end of the hallway from a door or something like that. But they look down the hallway and they see a girl standing in the middle of the hallway. She's not walking. She's just standing there in the middle of the hallway. And it don't look like she's facing them. It looked like she's away from them. They looking at her back. And she's just standing there. So Saphonia was like, see, there she go right there. And they like, damn, it is somebody down there. So Shartavia said, hey, if you looking for the reunion, it's here. It's in the auditorium where we at. It's down here. And the person don't say nothing. So Saphonia was like, you think she heard you? And Kaya was like, I heard her. Everybody in the damn dance heard her. She had to hear her. And she was like, she didn't move. She didn't move. I don't think she heard you. So they step out into the hallway and they like, excuse me, if you looking for the party is back this way. Like, you going the wrong way. They say all of a sudden they heard bones cracking, muscles popping, like when you pop your knuckles and shit. They just heard that sound in the hallway. And then this woman began to turn around as they hear all this popping of bones and muscles and shit. She turns around. And Shartavia just starts to back up. Like, she just started backing up back into the gym area. And Kaya was like, she looked at Saphonia, she was like, what the fuck was that? Did you hear that? Was that her? And Saphonia was like, I don't know what the hell it was, but it didn't sound right. Like, so they looking at each other and Shartavia's already back in the gym. And they like, excuse me, man, you got to come this way for the party. And they say this woman, they can hear the popping. And then this woman just started to charge at them with all this bone popping shit, like click, 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 click. And she started to come down the hallway fast as hell, head moving all funny, body parts popping and breaking and shit. And it scares the hell out of Saphonia and Kaya. And they like, it's time to go, Shartavia. But Shartavia had been caught. She been caught out a long time ago. So they backing up towards the door, and now this shit is like moving faster towards them, like to the point to where it's running now, and they just back up into the damn like, oh my god, and they run into the gym. When they run into the gym, it's like they bumping into people. Everybody like, what is going on? Like, what are y'all doing? And they like, it's somebody in the hallway. It's a lady in the hallway. She floating in the hallway. She was popping her boat. Like, she coming. And everybody like, it's a woman in the hallway. It's a woman in the hallway. It's a woman in the damn hallway. She coming. What she looked like? We couldn't see her face. It was dark. So, you know, a couple of people that they did run into, everybody going over to the doorway to look. And of course, SHERTAVIA and all them go over to the doorway to look too. As the door, okay, so the door is open. So as everybody goes to look at the fucking doorway, this bitch pops up right there. Pow! She popped locking on their head. Clow, 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 clow. Everybody just scream, oh my God, and get the running, clears the whole goddamn auditorium out. Like somebody farted in that bitch. Cleared it out ASAP. Just, motherfuckers was running over each other. Everybody was trying to get the hell up out of there. SHERTAVIA knew D, they like, we wasn't high. Everybody else seeing this shit, we weren't high. Like time we look out this door, this bitch jumps up like she from breaking some goddamn well. Pow, 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 pow. Right there in their motherfucking face, scared the shit out of everybody. Everybody ran out. Folks are standing out in front of the damn building, looking at the building like, should we go back in? Is it okay to go back in yet? Like, what should we do? Should we go back in? SHERTAVIA like, fuck that, I'm not going back in. Y'all can have that shit, I'm not going back in. Y'all can deal with that pop locking ass bitch. I'm not finna do it. All I need is my keys. Until she realized her keys is in the purse, in the damn jail. SHERTAVIA. She like, man, my damn keys in there. Can somebody go in there and get my key? Everybody looking at her head like, no, them keys gonna stay in there along with my phone, her cigarettes, all that shit finna stay in there. We not going in there to get that. And she like, man, I need my keys. I gotta go. Okay, well, go in there and get your damn keys. Don't none of you nice gentlemen want to go in and get the key. All the dude like, hell no. Oh. She look over at SAFONIA, like, she like, y'all supposed to be my friends, man. Can y'all please go in here with me? Man, please, like, can y'all please, we just gonna run in here and grab it and run back out. Like, I doubt she's in the gym. She's probably still in the hallway. Can we just run in, grab it, and come back out? So they were like, fine, man, let's hurry up and do it. We're gonna run in here and get it real quick. They grabbed the door to get ready to go in. Everybody outside hollering back, can you bring my phone? Can you bring my keys? I left my purse in there too. Like, hell no, y'all got me running there to get my shit. You come get your own stuff. So everybody like, okay, she going in and we should just all go in together. So, cause she can't get everybody. Long as I can outrun the slowest motherfucker in the crowd, I should be okay. I should survive to tell the story. So people started to go in. Everybody looking at the gym all. Even the DJ left out. He didn't even stop the damn music. It just loud as hell in there. Everybody looking around. They don't see nothing. Coming on in. She like, where the hell your purse at? Like, over there by the punch bowl. Like, bitch, that's too close to the door. I'm in the building with you. You gotta go to the door by your damn self and get your purse. Please, man. Like, please, come on. Oh. So everybody creeping in the gym, looking around and stuff. SHERTAVIA, get over there where her purse at, and her purse on the table right by the punch bowl. So she like, there go my purse right there. So she like, they like, hurry up and get it, man. She like, come on, man, y'all walk over here with me. Like, right there, damn, you like 5 feet away. Just go get the damn purse and let's go. Man, please, y'all, just walk over here with me, man. They walk over there to grab the purse. When SHERTAVIA picks the purse up, they like, let's go. This bitch jump up from behind the table. Yeah. Pop locking on their ass again. And reaches for SHERTAVIA ass. SHERTAVIA hit the floor. She pretty much did the snake all the way out the goddamn gym. That bitch dropped, and rolled her ass all the way up out the gym. I'm talking about everybody seeing SHERTAVIA, them hollering and falling and running and shit. People like, fuck it, I ain't even make it to my purse. Let's just go. They just got to running. Everybody looking back, this bitch, yeah, she in the middle of the damn floor, yeah. Like she on a Soul Train line, all by her damn self. Yeah, she crunk as shit. I'm like, SAFONIA, like, this is crazy, like, this is crazy. Like, what the fuck? I'm talking about, and they just, everybody run back outside, and they looking through the doorway, and she's still in the gym, pop locking on their head, getting closer. Yeah. I'm talking about, she crunk as shit. They like, oh, so this bitch just gonna pop up because did nobody send her fucking invite to death? Did nobody send that bitch invite to death? She just gonna show up like this unannounced? She just popped locking her ass all the way down to the front door before everybody just started running away from the damn door. They didn't even want to be around the door no more. Everybody ran out and ran where they had to go. Shartae was like, fuck that, I'm going home. Everybody running to their car, we going home. SAFONIA and CAYA was like, can we catch a ride with you? Cause the girl who we rode with, that bitch left her keys on the inside. I don't think she going in there to get them. So of course she like, y'all can ride with me, but I'm not, I'm not doing this school shit no more. We can go. So as they're getting in the car, a lot of their friends are standing around the car, telling them bye, see you next year or next 10 years or whatever. Like, that was crazy, girl. Like, what the fuck was that? And everybody standing around the car trying to figure out, like, what the fuck was that? And they was like, girl, that was Agnes, bitch. I bet you that was Agnes. Everybody laughing and joking about this shit. I ain't paying no attention to nothing. Everybody just standing there laughing and talking. Yeah, with Agnes. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Until SHERTAVIA closes her door to get ready to leave good for good. She's telling everybody bye, to roll the window down, bye y'all. She closed the door. And her homegirl who was leaned in to give her a hug, she was like, I see you at the next reunion. And she leans back and SHERTAVIA catches a glance. And the Soul Train line is outside coming towards the car. Yeah, 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 this bitch still pop locking. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this bitch is still pop locking. Like, she ain't even stopped. Like, this bitch is just unstoppable. Like, can't nobody beat her in this shit. Like, this is the bitch that Breaking should have picked up. Like, she is too fucking crunk. Like, I'm talking about, and she is coming their way. They like, oh, hell nah, there it is. There go Agnes. And everybody look back and they see that bitch pop locking. Yeah, yeah, I'm talking about she just sending all type of invitations. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that bitch don't care. She is just coming at their ass. And it's like, SHERTAVIA throw her keys in that motherfucker, crunk it up, and pull off. When she looked at her rear view, all she could see was people running, and this bitch still pop locking in the street. Yeah, 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 yeah. They got the fuck on and didn't go to no more reunions. No more reunions after that. They were done with reunions. We were done with reunions. They were done with reunions. They didn't go back no more. This bitch show up pop locking. She didn't get a fucking invitation, but she's here pop locking in the hallway, pop locking in the gym, pop locking all over the goddamn place. Now this bitch outside and brought the Soul Train line outside to the car. No, we're done. We're done with Agnes and her bullshit. Like, I'm so scared if they show up next year. Well, the next 10 year, they show up for the next 10-year reunion. Everybody that possibly died in the area might be on Agnes' team, and you're going to have to answer for that shit. When you get there, that bitch going to show up pop locking with her little crew, and then you're going to have a whole damn dance battle with death. Because this bitch decided to show up at the next 10-year reunion with her whole clique. Like, yeah, we here to eat y'all ass up this time. It's like some real bring it type shit. Like, we're here to eat y'all asses up. Death against life. What's up? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, her whole crew gonna be in that motherfucker looking like Thriller. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Crockett hell on their ass. But no. Thank you, SHERTAVIA. No. Hell now, they got the hell on up out of there, and they ain't been to damn motherfucking reunion. And I'm pretty sure everybody that was at that reunion didn't go to damn motherfucking reunion from that time forward. Like, they were done. Agnes can have the whole fucking campus at this point. This bitch, she showed up pop locking. She pretty much won. You done won. Bitch, you won. We ain't even battling you no more. You won. You won everything. You got the whole prize. It wasn't even a dance contest involved, bitch, but you done won that. Believe that. She was pop locking her ass straight on through the hallway on them like, yeah. She ain't care. She gonna show up in the next 10-year reunion. She gonna have her whole clique of dead motherfuckers from Lake Lanier, and they gonna be in that motherfucker looking like Thrill on y'all ass. Like, you. I'm telling you, boy, reunion ain't gonna never be the same. Right. Reunion ain't gonna never be the same. So, but that was y'all's second story. That was y'all's second story. This is a brief intermission where you gonna get. I don't even know if the DJ went and got his equipment, honey. He ran out with everybody else running out, so I don't even know if he went back and got his equipment. But SHERTAVIA and them know they got up out of there safe, and they wasn't finna pop lock with that bitch. It was time to go. We got cars around here, shit. We ain't got a pop lock to get where we got to go. We got cars. We got whole cars, and they got the hell on. They ain't been in now another reunion at that school ever again, like ever again. So, yeah, pop locking like a motherfucker. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Your ass thinking, okay, picture this. You're at home right now, right? All by like you be at home by yourself, right? And you get up, you can watch TV. You can be watching me right now upstairs in your room on your TV. And I say, it's a brief intermission. And you get your ass up to go get you something to drink. And when you get downstairs and you turn the light on in the kitchen, it's a bitch pop locking. A dead bitch pop locking in your motherfucking kitchen. Like, and she coming towards you like, yeah, yeah, yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Like, hold on, let me put my motherfucking hair in a ponytail so I can eat that bitch. No, you gonna get the fuck out. like, I'm not finna step it up in here with you. I'm not finna do this, bitch. You can have the whole goddamn kitchen. If you want a line dance in this motherfucker, you can have it. Cause I'm not finna do it. I'm not. Can you imagine? Like, picture that shit. You go downstairs to get you something to drink and this bitch is pop locking in your kitchen. Like, bitch, if you don't pop lock your ass out the way so I can get me some Kool-Aid and make it back upstairs, you tripping, bitch. Like, whole dance battle right there in your fucking kitchen. You would never expect it. You just came downstairs to get you something to drink. And you turn on your damn light. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like, bitch, hold on. Hold on. Like, not today. This is not today, Agnes. Take your ass home. Not today. Not today. We not doing that. Some straight up you got served shit when you walk into the kitchen. That bitch is crunk like, oh, her whole little group in the back like, oh, yeah, all that shit. When you come downstairs to get you something to drink, that's what you walk into. You ain't gonna be like, oh shit, let me pull my hair back so I can crank this shit up. No, you gonna run what we call the fuck out of your house, and you probably won't go back until that bitch is done breakdancing or whatever the fuck she was doing in your kitchen. That's when you'll go back. But until then, that bitch can pop lock through the whole house if she want to. She can do the turbo and ozone in that motherfucker for all I care, because I won't be there to watch it. So she ain't got to look for no votes for me. Yes, like all that Amarion shit and all that Jaheim, yeah, they can do all that Chris Brown shit right there in the kitchen, because I'm going to be getting out the goddamn door. She can have the whole house. Her little friends can thrill of that whole damn house, because I'm done. So yes, that was y'all second story. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all second story of SAFONIA, SHERTAVIA, CAYA. I hope you guys enjoyed y'all story. That was y'all second story. We'll start that next story time at 9:35. Boy, when they told me that story, y'all, all I could think was, is it a fucking club in heaven or hell? Like, who the fuck taught Agnes her dance moves? This bitch show up. Who taught her that? Like, I'm just wondering. I'm just curious. Like, are they in heaven giving out dance lessons or something? Like, I'm just curious on how this bitch come back and she know how to pop lock. Like, I'm just wondering. Not me and Agnes gonna be turned up. You better take your ass out there, Shay. I told y'all, people have went out there to that school because they do like ghost walks at that school. It is that serious. That shit is that for real that they do ghost walks out there at the school. And they have been they've called EVP of music playing because Agnes was a thank you, Danielle. I'm glad you made it home safely, boo. Yeah, so apparently Agnes was a music student and she played the piano all the time, and that's why people would report hearing music being played when they would go do their ghost walks in EVPs. Some folks have got EVPs of her crying and moaning, and they do whole ghost walks up there at that university. So yeah, that shit is for real.
She gonna be turned up, all right. Turned up in heaven.
Okay, cause honey, I'm talking about this bitch shows up pop locking like, bitch, this ain't even, you in the wrong generation. Like, what are you doing? Like this ain't where we at, like, lady. But you know, she died so long ago, she probably don't even know. She probably don't know how to do none of the new dances. So she showed up pop locking on their ass, ate the whole gym up. Like, could nobody get back with that battle? Left no crumbs at all. That bitch licked her fingers and everything, but she was done. She shows up at the car. Thank you, honey. Welcome to the family, love. Your name will be used in a story time as well as a special welcome from me on the community page. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Chevy. Oh, you ready? Y'all ready to be putting these story times? Y'all see how these story times come out. You may be a ghost, you may end up dying, or you may just be the motherfucking killer. So I just want y'all to know I can't control what your character do. I just put you in there.
If you lucky, you're gonna be a
Like Quan was mad because his character ended up with bacon big backs. Cause that's what the back looked like when he got through scraping that ground, like a chewed up bacon.
Never do that
And
again.
Quan was mad, talking about why I had to make him the person that back looked like chewed up bacon. And I didn't make him look like nobody. He was just a character. It wasn't my fault that the dude came up out, you know what I'm saying, came up out the car, skint himself from asshole to appetite, and let his friend baptize his ass with a bottle of alcohol. That wasn't my call, you know what I'm saying? I just put him in the story. Yeah, she wanted to show off the moves she been working on for centuries.
She got the moves
That
like
bitch like,
that.
I got the pop lock down tight. Thank you, Sade.
Okay, I see y'all.
All right, guys, y'all last story. That third story, you guys. So if you guys are back from the bathroom, you got all your stuff, you ready for this third story time, and you're back in the dark like me,
Not you just started
thumbs up the live, let me know you ready.
some real smooth
Thumbs up the
stuff.
live, let me know you ready.
Not you just start that. Girl, come on, if you stuck, just say that. Don't be
She gonna say
scared.
Auntie 4 stories, yes or yes. There ain't no damn options. Yes, a whole Oscarville Soul Train line. See, it's a lot of stuff that go down now. We don't know nothing about it.
Did I at least
Nothing about it. They got old school moves and all that shit.
old
Agnes
school
down there
moves?
pop locking on people and shit. I just welcome to the family, Miss Chevy. You made it, girl. Welcome to the fam, love. Your name will be used in a story time. Please don't get mad at me if you end up a ghost or killer or the victim. But your name will be used in a story time as well as a special welcome from me on the community page. So welcome to the family. Now you ain't have to say all that, Auntie. I'm just saying, Quad, you gonna ask me why you ended up being the man with the back that looked like chewed up bacon. It wasn't my fault. I just put you in the story.
You just have to be careful.
Just be glad you ain't the real dude with that back like chewed up bacon. Shay, y'all trying to get ass whooping. You and Agnes trying to get ass whooping. Agnes might show up at the next 10-year reunion, figuring out how to twerk on their ass. Dudes be sitting down, waiting, getting them something to drink, trying to get them some rest. Next thing you know, this bitch shows up on your lap. What the fuck? Get this thrill looking bitch up out of here. Some World War Z looking hoe up out my face. Somebody please help me.
She's Annie. We ask if she's okay.
Yes. Okay. So, yeah. Are we ready for this last story time, you guys? I don't see that many thumbs. I'm like too many people ready.
Piece of garbage.
With them stallion, I'm telling you, girl, them making the stallion these, honey. Ain't no telling what Agnes can do, honey. Ain't no telling what Agnes
Oh,
can
you're
do.
oh, you're dead. Ain't no surprise.
We know all we know is she good at one thing, that was hang herself. So uh now we know she good at pop locking. So if you ever run up on Agnes, I will go on and put your hair in a ponytail. That bitch gonna be ready to break dance on your ass.
Oh,
And if you can't save yourself in a dance off, she may hunt you for the rest of your life. So like I know, you better put your all in it. You better go in like Chris Brown and all them other folk. You better go hard. That bitch be walking around your house pop locking all the damn time. Right. Now she been slapping the sleeves since the early 1900s. Hey, this ain't no hoe.
yes.
Okay, y'all.
You have to keep your toes.
Y'all.
Worker.
Okay, so y'all gonna get y'all last story.
Y'all are the group you're supposed to do better than
This story gonna have Danielle, LADAYA, and Danielle, Star, and Reessie. Danielle, Star, and Reessie. Now go, Agnes. It's your birthday. Right. All right, you guys. Here come y'all last story of the night. All right. So, LaDaya, Danielle, and Reese all lived in the Lake Lanier area. They were best friends. At the time, they was in high school when all this went down. Um, 11th, 12th graders, so they about damn near grown. So these girls are old enough to know what they see is real and what they, you know what I'm saying? They old enough to tell the difference. Yes, you. Yes, you, Danielle. Miss Big Cap. Yes. So all these girls are old enough. That's LADAYA, Azuri. I'm talking about LADAYA. That's the star I'm talking about. Um, yeah. So they are all in like 11th, 12th grade. So all these girls are old enough to know the difference between imaginary and real life shit, right? Okay. So all three of them stay in the neighborhood together, and Stars decided to have like a little get together at her house. Asked her mom, would it be okay if she have a couple friends come spend the night? Mama said it was fine. Like she has some friends come spend the night. So Danielle and Reese was the two friends that she decided to let come spend the night. So when they get over there, of course these kids are 11th, 12th graders, so it ain't just sleeping for them. You know they got a plan. You know they got a plan. They up to some shit. Cause grown ass kids like they don't ask for sleepovers, but they clearly got something going on. So they get into the house and everybody put their stuff down and they play the precious little angels that they're supposed to. You want us to wash the dishes? You want us to clean the table? We'll do this, we'll do that. Oh yeah, y'all just go on upstairs and go to bed. We'll clean off the kitchen, we'll clean all that stuff up. So start mom and dad going upstairs and everything and go to bed. So start them go upstairs and Star was like, so y'all know Roger, right? And everybody like, yeah, you know Roger from school. Yeah, so Roger and his homeboys over at the house. Um, all right, Miss Chevy, we'll catch you next time. Yes, I'm gonna have to get nicknames for y'all. So, you just drinking out of everything. You don't know what the hell, girl. So, not because everyone confused. Okay, so Danielle Harper, you will be used in a story time coming up this week because you're a new member, so you'll be used this week. So I'm talking about the Danielle Big Caps and who was that?
Oh,
Azuri, you'll be coming up too. So just to let you guys know, so you guys won't be confused, LADAYA is the star that I'm talking about right now, and Danielle is Big Cap. That's the one I'm talking about right now. So what?
I'm sorry. She did not give a date. Don't come at her.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so so silly. So she was telling them, she like, Roger got his homeboys over and they wanted to know if, you know what I'm saying, we'll come over there and hang out with them and chill for a minute. So, of course, everybody that ain't stars like, your mama gonna kill us. We sneak out this house. She's like, girl, my mom and daddy sleep hard. They ain't gonna even know. Like, if we just gotta sneak out and, you know what I'm saying, be quiet and we can pull this off. What if we get caught running down the street? Like, you know, my mama stay down the street. She gonna see us. Like, no, we just gonna have to hide. Like, we have to pull some 007 shit, but we just gotta be quiet. We can do it. Of course, Reese went down with it, but Star was also ready, and so was Danielle. So it's like, okay, cool, fine, we'll go. So they sneak out of the back window of the house. Like they all go to the back window down because it's a bathroom downstairs that has a window that's right there on the ground because Star Room's upstairs. Somebody would have broke their neck trying to jump out of the damn window up there. So they went through the downstairs bathroom window to go out. They didn't want to risk the door opening or because you know it. Your door may be quiet as hell, but when you trying to sneak and do something, that shit becomes so loud, like the creaks you've never heard in your life. All of a sudden, make noise when you trying to sneak and do some shit. So they decided to go out the window. They get out the window. They running through people's backyards, and they get to Roger house. And they get to Roger house, knock on the door. Roger like, what's going on? You know, let them in. They come in. They sit down. He got two homeboys there. How do you know it? They got too home because I know I've tried sneaking out of my mama no house a couple times before, and my ass always got caught before I made it down the bottom of the stairs because the damn door that never creaks decided to creak the night I was trying to leave. So that shit always happens. Or you always step on that step that never make noise before, but the time you trying to creep down that shit, yeah, like, oh, I just want to punch this step in the face. But yes, so they creep out and they get over there and they're talking to him, talking to all the little dudes there or whatever. And Roger start the bullshit. He like, so I tell old girl know about what happened to y'all. And they like, man, hell nah, we ain't telling them because they ain't gonna believe us. Huh? Like, yes, they is gonna believe. Like, tell them they live over here too, so they know what's going on. Tell them. So recently, like, tell us what's going on. Like, what happened? What's going on? So the dude that Danielle was talking to, he was like, you ain't gonna believe us, man. And Danielle turned around and she like, yes, I am gonna believe y'all. Like, tell us what's going on. So they was like, all right, man. So we were coming over here to Roger House. We were walking through y'all neighborhood. And we walking through y'all neighborhood. It was just me and my homeboy coming through. He was like, but we kept hearing an extra set of footsteps behind us. He was like, but every time we looked back, we didn't see nobody behind us. He was like, so we just kept walking. Then he was like, we started to notice like black shadows popping up in places. So of course, while they saying this, RESSIE is looking over at Danielle like, and Danielle like, what? You know, Danielle just as appalled as she want to be. No, she don't believe this shit. What? Shadows? Are you serious? Start like, man, quit playing Danielle. You heard the you heard the man say. So for all you guys that are coming in, please thumbs up the live. I would greatly appreciate it. That's how we close the door in this family. So please close the door when you come in. Okay. So they like, whatever. Star was like, for real, I believe him. I believe him. And Danielle, them look over at her like, really? Why you believe him? And she was like, because I done seen them shadows too. They be hanging around in the neighborhood. Now Danielle and Star live in the same damn neighborhood. And they ain't seen nothing. So they like, she really going hard for this little dude over there. She fake lying about she done seen stuff and all that. So they yeah, like, you ain't gotta lie, man. You ain't gotta lie to make these dudes feel good about themselves. She like, I'm not lying. I've seen shadows too. Really? Where you seen shadows at? Girl, shadows all in this neighborhood. Y'all ain't never noticed it. Like, okay, whatever. Whatever, Star. I see you on the bullshit too. So they kick it over there with the dudes for about a good hour. You know what I'm saying? And it was time for them to go. They like, we got to get ready to go. I don't want my mama to catch us out the house. So we got to sneak back in the house. And Ron them like, all right, don't get caught. So everybody making jokes about them getting caught and stuff. So he let them on out the house and they come out the house. And when they get out the house, the first thing Danielle say is, Star, why you lie? And she like, what you talking about? She like, why you lie to the boy? Thought you be seeing shadows and shit. And and Risa was like, you know, you ain't seen no damn shadow because you ain't never said nothing about no damn shadows. And now all of a sudden you done seen some shadow when these boys say they done seen some shadow. So Star stopped in the middle of the street. She like, I was serious. Y'all don't see the y'all really don't see the shadows that be in the neighborhood. And they like, no, it don't be no damn shadows in the neighborhood. The boys was lying. They were trying to scare us. And Star was like, are y'all serious right now? And they like, yes. She like, I can't believe y'all ain't never paid attention. They like, paid attention. Girl, ain't no damn shadows. She was like, okay. So they are running back through these backyards, you know what I'm saying, trying to get into the house, to sneak in the house before Star Mama found out they done left the house. So as they running through the backyard, Risa said, shh, y'all stop. I think somebody see us. Because, of course, when you live in that area, everybody know everybody. So if Star get caught by a neighbor going to mention it to Star mom. Why was your baby running through my backyard last night at like 11, 12 o'clock at night and then Star ass is in trouble? So it's like everybody stopped and they ducked down. And she like, what you talking about? She like, girl, somebody was just watching this. Who? I don't know, bitch. It's dark out here. Where? Over there behind the bushes. Like, look. Like, they still standing there. So all of them, like, peek up to see. And they see a shadow of what looked like somebody standing there. So they looked back down. She was like, girl, that ain't nobody watching us. That's one of them shadows that I was telling y'all be in the neighborhood. Risa like, come on, man. We ain't got time for this shit in the dark. We out here in the dark. Don't play like that, man. Like, you try to scare us. Don't play like that. She's like, I'm not playing. Like, you can see all over Star's face that she wasn't bullshitting. She was like, seriously, like, I'm not playing, you guys. Like, this is the shadow that be watching us. These are the shadows that be watching us in the neighborhood. So she just jumps up and started running. And they start running behind her. As they are running behind her, they see shadows behind bushes, cars, peeking off around trees, watching them. As they seeing this, it's scaring them. Like, where the fuck is all this coming from? So they just run faster. They run as fast as they can to the house. As they're getting close to the house, they start to slow down to walk onto the house because they don't want to make noise coming through the backyard. They can get caught. So when they slow down to try to walk into the backyard, they still hear running. And they like, girl, stop running before we get in trouble. And Danielle and Reese like, bitch, we not running, we right here. And she like, who the fuck is running? So they look back to see all these fucking shadows charging at them, running their way. Like all these shadows are moving in their direction fast as shit. And all they hear is running footsteps towards them. They see this shit and they just take off running through the backyard, screaming like, run! Run! These motherfuckers don't forgot they snuck out of the house, ran straight to the front door, ran around the house, ran straight to the front door, and started beating on the damn door. Mama, open the door! Like you can clearly tell her mama was asleep because every light in the damn house was out. You can tell they was scared because they was willing to get in trouble behind this shit. They was beating on the door. Hurry up, open the door! They looking around. As they look around, they see these shadows starting to walk from around the back of the house towards where they at, like coming towards the front porch. They are beating this damn door down. Mama, open the door, please, please, open the door, please. They are screaming, please, please, open the door, please. So the mama opened up the door and they just rush in and slam the door behind them and lock it. And she like, what the hell? Where are y'all coming from? Uh, uh, See, what had happened was Star had to take the trash out and we didn't want her to go by herself. So we went with her. And the mama like, so how the hell did y'all lock yourself out? Because this is one of those locks. You need a key to unlock. So how the hell did y'all lock yourself out? Oh, that. Star locked the door. But when we was at the trash can, we thought we heard something. So we started running back and she dropped the keys and we was locked out. And that's why we needed you to open the door. So she like, well, y'all need to get the damn key because I don't need nobody coming in my house. She grabs the doorknob and she opens the door, y'all. And when she opens the door, mind y'all, her living room light is on because she heard beating at the door. So she turned the living room light on so she could see. So she opens up this door. As she's opening up this door, all of them is screaming, no, no, no. She opens the door. The whole room turns dark. Even though there's lights on in this damn room, the whole room become balsamic black. You can't even see the person sitting next to you. It is so dark. Like she lit every shadow in the neighborhood in this damn house. And they are screaming for each other, trying to reach for each other. Where are you? The mama is like, what is going on? What is this? Like nobody can understand what is going on. They can't see the front door. The front door was open. They couldn't even see the light from the front, from outside. They couldn't see none of the light from the inside of the house. It's like all they could do was just try to back up and protect themselves because they don't know what's going on. So they are screaming. Everybody's screaming and hollering. You can hear Dad. Dad's coming from downstairs. He's like, what the fuck? And before he could say fuck, you just hear him like sound like he's pulled so far away from the living room. And, they screaming. Star's like, Dad, Dad. She's screaming for him, and he's not responding. Her mama is no longer responding. Everybody is screaming for everybody in this house. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Star is screaming for everybody. Nobody is responding no more. Like, why aren't they responding? Even if they can't see me, they can hear me. So why aren't they responding? Like nobody's responding. And she's just screaming like, please, please, y'all say something. Please, somebody say something. And she gets grabbed from the back and she just screams out and starts to flare her arms and hit Ressie in the face. And Ressie like, oh my God, you just hit me in the face. And she's like, I didn't know it was you. Like, where were you? Why didn't you say something? I was screaming for you. And she like, I didn't hear you screaming for me. But they still feeling around in the dark and they can't see nothing. And it's like, the mama's not answering. The dad is not answering. Nobody's answering. Danielle ain't answering. So SHERTAVIA and Ressie just held each other's hand because that was the only people, that was the only person she could fill out for. They just held each other's hand and then you could feel somebody grab their hand. They scream, ah! And Danielle like, what? And it's like, Danielle. Oh, so they reach out, they feel Danielle. Oh my God, Danielle, why didn't you answer when I was calling you? She like, you didn't call me. Like I was calling you. Why you didn't answer? Like you didn't call me. Like they are all sitting there like in a circle now. Now they on the floor in a circle. It's still dark as shit. They can't see nothing. They can hear weird sounds, growls, deep guttural growls, scratches. They can hear all of that. So it's just like they put their arms around each other like they was huddling up because they were on the ground. Like they was huddling up. They put their arms around each other and they had their eyes closed and it was just like, we should just pray, y'all. We should just pray this stop. And they just started to pray. And when they got done praying, Star mom and dad was standing over them. And they're like, what the hell are y'all doing? And they open their eyes and look around, and the room is fine. It is normal. It ain't nothing in this fucking room. It's just them three on the floor, huddled up, praying. So Star mom and dad is like, what are y'all doing? And they're like, oh my God, like it worked. And they're like, what worked? Like we prayed and all the black stuff went away. And they like, what black stuff? That was just in the house. Like the black stuff that was just in the house. Like, there's no black stuff in the house. It was some black stuff in the house just a second ago. It was so dark I couldn't see you. I was screaming for you. I was screaming for dad. He wasn't answering. You wasn't answering. You didn't scream for us. Yes, I did. Like, why do you think you downstairs right now? We beat on the door. You opened the door to let us in, and this black shit came in the house, and we couldn't see. You was just standing right there. And she like, no. She like, I came downstairs because y'all were screaming, and I was coming to tell y'all to be quiet. Huh? When I came downstairs, y'all were sitting in the floor like y'all are now, with y'all arms around each other, screaming and yelling, and we came down here to tell y'all to be quiet because we couldn't sleep. No. See, we went outside and came back to the house, and they said it all over again. And she like, no. Mm-mm. You opened the door for us, Mom. You don't remember opening the door for us? She like, I haven't opened any doors, babe. Just came downstairs. Me and your dad just came downstairs together, didn't we? And he like, yeah, we got out of bed at the same time, walked down the stairs at the same time. Y'all ass was sitting down here screaming. So they looking at each other. They like, we did sneak out the house, right? And everybody like, yeah, we did. It's not making sense. Mom, you opened the door for us. Look, I'm not going to argue with you. I don't know what the hell you talking about. But y'all need to stop all that noise. We trying to sleep. We got to go to work in the morning. And they went back upstairs. So Dane's, yeah, them sit on the couch. And they're like, something wrong with your mama, Charlotte. Like, something wrong with your mama. Because she talking about she wasn't here and she was just here. And everybody was like, yeah, I know. Like, this really did happen. So, to make sure they wasn't losing their shit, they decided to call Roger. Hey, Roger, didn't we come over your house today? We came over your house. We just left your house a few minutes ago, right? Roger like, no. I know we didn't leave your house like right now, but I'm saying like maybe 30 minutes ago, 15 minutes, we was just at your house, right? No. Yes, we were. You and your homeboys, remember? No, I don't have no homeboys here. Bruh, you're not finna make me think I'm losing my damn mind. Like, I know we just left your house. He's like, y'all ain't been over here? Like, y'all ain't been over here. Like, I don't know what the hell going on, but y'all ain't been in my house. They were puzzled the whole night behind that shit. They was trying to figure out, like, how did this happen? We couldn't have all been in the same dream. It's not possible for all three of us to be in the same dream or have the same dream and remember the same dream. Like, it's not possible. So they go to school that Monday, and they see the two boys that they was talking to that night that was telling them they was being chased by the spirits. They asked them, was y'all at Roger house Friday? Dude like, no. Yes, y'all was, because y'all said y'all came through the neighborhood and there was some shadow shit chasing y'all. And the boy just bust out laughing. Shadows? Are you serious? Shadows? Stop playing, man. Like, hell no, I would have never said nothing like that. They went through the school the whole day just trying to figure out what the fuck happened. How did we do this? Like, how did that happen? And they could not figure that out for nothing in the world. They could not figure out how it happened, what really happened that night. Hell, they could have been abducted by aliens and don't remember it. They did not remember how, what, when, where, none of it. and all the girls, went home that Sunday and everything, and they went to school that Monday. The boys said they never spoke to them, they never saw them that night. You know, they got home. They would still hang out with each other, but they would notice Star, like Star was starting to lose time. Like she was starting to like really like lose time. Like Star wouldn't remember doing something that she's done, or she would remember something happening that wasn't happening. Like it was like she was starting to go crazy almost. And they couldn't understand what was going on. They kept asking Star, like, what's going on? Star was saying she was the one who was saying she seen the shadow people and all that stuff. So they were trying to figure out what the hell was going on with Star. Ressie and Danielle said the last encounter that they had with Star, and the last time they spoke with Star, hung around Star, went over Star house, that anything. The last time they saw Star, they said Star scared the shit out of them, and they didn't want to, they didn't want to be around Star no more. So apparently they said they was hanging out with Star one time, and she was acting really weird. She was acting funny. You know what I'm saying? She was saying really weird stuff, and they couldn't understand. And they said they was at the mall when it happened, and they said that she was saying really weird stuff that wasn't making any sense, but they really didn't pay no attention to it. They said when they got outside into the sun, and they started to walk to the car, they noticed that Star had two shadows, and they only had one. They noticed as they were walking to the car, everybody had a shadow on the ground in front of them, and somebody alarm like doop doop behind them went off, and that's when Reese looked back to see what car had went off, and she noticed Star had a shadow behind her, which shouldn't happen. If the fucking sun is behind you, it should just reflect your shadow in front. But Star had a shadow in front and a shadow in back, as if she had the sun shining on her from the front and the back. She had two shadows. And that shit, Reese was like, what the fuck? But she didn't say nothing to Star. She just nudged Danielle, and Danielle was like, what? And she was like, and Danielle was like, what? And she walked over, and she was, tried to play it off because she didn't want Star to, figure out what was going on. So she put her arm around Danielle like, you my bestie, right? And she whispered in her ear. She was like, look at her. She was like, look at Star's shadow. She like, Star got two shadows. Look at Star's shadow. Girl, you my bestie. I love you, bitch. She let her go. And Danielle was like, I love you too. And Star was like, don't nobody love me. And they were like, girl, we love you too. And when Danielle looked over and she saw Star, she seen Star had two shadows. And that shit blew her like, that's not right. She looked back at Reese. Reese only had one fucking shadow. Like, why this bitch got So, of course she was still talking a little out of it, saying weird shit. Danielle and Reese was like, Star, we okay. We'll catch the bus home. Cause they rode with Star there. They didn't notice that shit until they came out of the mall. They rode with Star there, and Star was like, y'all ready to go? And they was like, no, we'll just go ahead and catch the bus or catch an Uber or something, because we had some other things to do. And she was like, well, I can go with y'all to do the other thing. They were like, no, it's fine, because we had to go to church afterwards. And when they said church, she was like, oh, I don't even do church, so y'all can have that. And they were like, okay, well, that's fine. We'll talk to you later. And she got on her car and she left. And they never spoke to Star after that. Star continued to go to school for like a good 2 months. This girl went from being somebody that all the dudes really wanted, popular girl, to people not talking to her. She wearing all kind of gothic shit, you know what I'm saying? Dog collars around her neck. And like she did a complete 360 to the fact that where she started hanging out with the goth kids. And then, couple months after that, they didn't even see her no more. She wouldn't even come to school no more. They didn't know what was going on. So She wasn't going to school no more. They never did really hear from her. When she would come home in the neighborhood, she would just go in the house. She didn't come outside to play. She didn't come outside to talk, to hang out with them. She didn't go on dates. She didn't do none of that shit. And it stayed like that. She started getting homeschooled. She started going to school from home. She never left the damn house until they moved out of the house, like right before graduation, which everybody thought was kind of weird, considering how she was going to school, to the same school online. But who don't want to go to their graduation? And it's like, she didn't even show up for graduation or nothing. And they thought, everybody was like, why are they moving right before graduation? Like, graduation is like in 2 weeks. They couldn't wait. But family packed up and moved. The mom and daddy didn't look the same no more from what, Danielle and RESSIE remember. They was like wholesome, healthy looking people, and, real fun loving type people to be around, family oriented people. And they just looked like zombies when they saw them again. It looked like Star had control of her parents. That's how it looked to Danielle and RESSIE. They said basically when they was moving out, Star was bringing her stuff out, and her dad was bringing stuff out, and she told her dad to put that shit down and go get her stuff out of her room and bring it out, and he put that shit down and went in the house to get her stuff, like she had complete control over them. They looked like they hadn't slept. They looked bad. And she pretty much was walking around this motherfucker with this creepy ass little doll that she, big grown ass 18-year-old girl, had a creepy ass doll she kept with her all the time that just had like markings all over his face and everything. Like, the shit was just creepy. And then the mom and dad walking around looking like whole zombies, like looking like they ain't had sleep in years, doing what she tell them to do. It was just weird, to everybody. So they moved out, and nobody in the neighborhood seen them again. Danielle and RESSIE made it their business to not come outside when the sun go down, because that's when you can see the shadows the most. So they made it their business to not come outside. They made their business to be in the house before the street light came on. Real nigga shit. Before the street lights came on, because don't nobody want to risk a shadow being attached to their ass, because apparently that's what had to happen to old girl. She walking around with an extra shadow. That shit ain't right. That ain't right. You only supposed to have one fucking shadow. This bitch got two. Like, that ain't right. But a lot of the people in the neighborhood said, the mom and dad were acting really weird. They wouldn't, hang out with the other neighbors. Like, they used to have, like, the neighbors would have, like, game night they used to go to. They was real competitive people. They stopped going to that stuff. Basically the whole family just started to be in the house. They just basically stayed locked in the house for months until they moved. And everybody was just like, what the fuck is going on with that family? But, and Danielle said she could have sworn. She swears by this. Danielle swears that when they were leaving, when Starner was getting ready to leave and they had a U-Haul packed and everything, she said Star was on the passenger side, they was outside, and they was finna get ready to leave. And they said Star was sitting up, like in the passenger seat. She was sitting up, and she looked over at them, and she waved goodbye to them. And then she sat back, but they said they saw her shadow still sitting up, waving at them as the car pulled off, as the U-Haul pulled off. So they said they saw Star lean forward, wave goodbye to them, and then she sat back. But her shadow stayed leaning forward, waving at their ass as the truck pulled off. And they didn't see her no more. They didn't see her no more after that. She didn't call, nothing. They didn't see her no more at all. So it was a no call, no show, pretty much, So yeah. So just to let you guys know, they never seen this baby girl again. Don't know what became of baby girl or her family. They don't know none of that. So, So she's probably still got this extra shadow with her. And y'all got to take into consideration, this girl who's like 17, 18. Can y'all imagine if this woman grew up and was grown and that shit is still attached to her? She's probably a fucking force to be reckoned with when she deal with people. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know what became of her. They never talked to her again. Her family never reached out to nobody in the neighborhood. They just moved. They don't even know where they moved to. So I don't know where all these trolls coming from, but they getting on my nerves too. So yeah, they don't know what happened to her. They never heard from her again. They never heard from her family again. The family never came to visit or see anybody in the neighborhood again. I think Danielle and Reese like it that way when she don't come visit, because like ain't no telling what type of shit you got in you now. You could probably turn one of these things on to us if you show up, you know. So they were cool with her being gone and staying gone. So, Star, I'm sorry you had to be the one to end up with the creepiness, but I just tell the stories. Don't shoot the messenger. Just tell the stories. That's all I do. So, that was you guys' third story. Yes, yes, yes. Shartavia, Star, and Reese Loves. I hope you guys loved your story. I loved your guys' story. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my story time, for being here to support. I greatly appreciate all the love. And see if we cash app you, can we get another story? What y'all trying to cash out me? Because y'all know my time. Y'all know what Auntie be trying to do with her time when her get off live.
All about
I ain't ignoring you.
all about
Now we need another one.
all
How
about
you still working? You ain't even supposed to be working tonight. I could have swore I removed you from working.
all about.
Well, oh, they talking to Auntie. They talking to Auntie.
Taking my time.
They ain't taking your time. What you talking about? Where was he taking your time? Where was he taking your time? Where was he taking your time? So what we got? How much we coming up with for this next story? Y'all might not like the next story. Y'all might be mad at me, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I promise you, I didn't do it. And before y'all get mad at me, I didn't do it. I'm like Sky at this point. Before you get mad, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. So, what was happening here today? Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know what was going on. It worked out because I was driving. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that was what y'all were doing. But I told y'all moderators, y'all grown, y'all know what y'all doing. I just thought I had her on all this time and she wasn't supposed to be on. You know, she's supposed to be off today. So, um, yep, y'all going to cash out me. I sure will. Going to give y'all the last story. I didn't do it, Nia. I promise you. And I didn't even get it from a horse's mouth. I got it from a person of a person of a person of a person who know the horse. So, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Y'all go ahead and cash app it. I got you. Go ahead and cash app it. Now, can someone drop her cash app? Can somebody drop my cash app? Sure gonna go on and put that money right on towards the donations. Sure will. So y'all go to drop my cash app. Oh Lord is right. But like I said, I didn't do it. It was from a person of a person of a person who know the horse. It wasn't me. But know that the story is gonna be funny as shit. I'm just telling you now, it's gonna be funny. Cause I heard it's been a lot going on since I ain't been around. And I didn't do it, Neil. I promise you, I blocked them folks on all social media platform and everything. It's a person of a person that go to church with some persons that reached out to me to tell me about the tea that's been going on since I ain't been around. So, just want to tell y'all how the temple has fallen. I ain't getting into none of all that creepy shit. I just want to tell you, I'm just going to tell y'all how the temple has fallen. How it has fallen, guys. Right, Shartavia had it. So you know when I got the tea, I had to get the tea from somebody else. But the church, yeah, has fallen people. Oh yeah, she done created a whole lot of problems. And now I'm thinking that the pastor them starting to wake up. Somebody done put on that fat ass pot of Folgers for their ass, and now people are starting to wake the hell up and realize what's going on. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got your I got your PayPal. I got your PayPal. No, you shouldn't exit now. Cause it ain't all that what y'all think it's gonna be. So stop. Okay, right. We don't even speak that name. So, okay, so I heard this news from a friend of a relative that goes to church with those people. Now, y'all know I'm not allowed to say the name, but some of the family that's in here may not know who I'm talking about. So, y'all are allowed to say the name, but I can't. So, I heard through this person that sister girl, we're going to call her sister girl. I ain't trying to say her name or nothing, but sister girl came to church and brought more people like herself into the church. And that's when the pastor's antenna started to go off, when he noticed what these people looked like and how they were dressed and how they was carrying themselves. He started to put two and two together, and his antennas went off. So he decided to call sister girl into his chambers to speak with her. Yeah. So she gets in and she pretty much come clean with everything. Everything. She come clean to tell him she was never there for our Almighty. She was never there for our Almighty. Apparently, the people that she deals with told her in order for her to be accepted into their group, she had to convince a whole bunch of people to be down with what she had going on. So she apparently got accepted in when the singing of the song went live and everybody saw her have a whole church full of people singing this shit. Yeah. So she told Pastor pretty much everything. Pastor could not believe it. The girl who told me this said that Pastor got really upset. He started screaming and yelling in church. He started telling the congregation to push them people out of the church, all the ones she brought with her, which I heard was about 20 to 25 people. And they were all just standing in the middle of the church and all black and gothic the fuck out. Like they wasn't going nowhere, like we shall not be moved type shit. They were just standing there. And the pastor's going off on old girl in the back, and everybody can hear him, going off. And, of course, the congregation can hear everything that's going on from him screaming and hollering. So when he tell her, you got to get out. Y'all need to leave. Y'all got to get out right now. He started pushing her out of his chambers. The person that told me this said the congregation got up and they started trying to push these people out of the church. And this woman swears that when the congregation got up to try to push these people out of the church, she said everybody fell back at the same time, as if a big fucking vibration went off, or a big boof, and just pushed everybody back at the same time. And they said when folk looked up, them crowd of people was still standing there. Wasn't none of them on the ground. All of them was still standing there. So the pastor was still trying to get old girl to go out, and sister girl is laughing the whole time. She is laughing at him. Your boy is stuck. He can't believe all this is going on. He like, oh my goodness, all this is really going on. Like he could not believe it. So pastor decided to start praying. He started saying a Bible verse from the Bible. Everybody in it, the whole congregation joined in, and they all just started saying this prayer together, loud, and it's like as they were saying this prayer, it's like the people that was standing there that was in the gothic shit, they all started to like, back away. They didn't, want to be in the church no more. People started grabbing their ears, running towards the door trying to get out. Like all these gothic people are now trying to get out. Even Sister Girl is trying to get out. Like everybody is trying to get out, and the congregation stands up and they just keep praying. They go on through like through these verses. Pastor start the verse off, they answer, they will fit. I'm talking about, and they did that. They just kept going, and as they were saying it, they were walking closer to these people. These people were going. They were snatching at the doorknob, trying to get out. They couldn't get out because so many people were pulling on the damn door, and they just kept past them. Just kept walking up on them, praying and getting closer and closer. They snatched that. They down snatched the door up off the hinges to get their asses up out of that church. ASAP. Them folk ran up out of that church, and the girl who was telling me the story, she said when they ran up out of the church, pastor and everybody else ran up out of the church praying, and when they got outside the church, these folks was scattering. They weren't even running to their cars. They was just trying to get the fuck away from what they was hearing. You know what I'm saying? The praying, the loud praying. They was just trying to get away from it. They wasn't even running to their cars, to jump in their cars, to get gone. They wasn't trying to get away like that. People was on foot. All these folks were on foot, running away from the church, and pastor them is out there in front of the church screaming these prayers loud as they can, and these folks are running. And the girl said once the people like got away, they came out of the church and got away from the church. When they walked back into the church, they said when they got into the church, your boy was laying on the ground shaking. He was like having convulsions. He was shaking. He was foaming from the mouth. Pastor didn't know what was going on. They just ran over there. Everybody surrounded him. The whole congregation surrounded him, and they all started to pray. As they was praying, he was doing the same thing. He was covering his ears. He was hollering. He was screaming. He was jumping, and like his body was jerking and pulling and stuff. And everybody in the church just leaned out and put their hands on him. Like everybody in the congregation put their hands on him. And they just kept praying. They said his body was shaking, vibrating so hard that they thought he was gonna die. Like he was shaking so bad and foam was coming out of his mouth. They didn't understand. The pastor just said, just keep praying, just keep praying. And they just kept praying. They said, my man shook like that for 20 minutes. And then he stopped. And they had to call an ambulance to come get him. My man, all his muscles in his back had stiffened up and tightened up so tight that they couldn't even like when they picked him up, he was stiff as a board. Like his body wouldn't even loosen up. He was stiff as a board. They had to pick him up, put him on a gurney, and he is in the hospital right now. Right now. So they got rid of the folks, and hopefully they got that stuff out of him. But yeah, the girl who said all that was going down, she was like, she had never witnessed people act like that in church. She was like, people have people have, shout, people are shouting in church, and you don't see people shout in church. It's not out of the ordinary because you see people shout in church. I'm not gonna say it no more. You see people shout in church, so that's not out of the ordinary. But she was just like, from the way, they were acting, she had never seen people act like that in church. It's like going to church and seeing somebody get baptized and they come up out the water like, it burn, it burn. You be like, what the hell? You ain't never seen that happen in church. You'll see people get baptized, they come out, they fine. But if somebody get baptized, they come out, they like, ah. That ain't something you used to see. So, yeah. So apparently, pastor has blessed his church. He had a couple other pastors from other churches to come in and bless the church and him as well. He had the whole congregation blessed. He had to call in several pastors from other churches to help out. So he had several pastors from several churches to come help him bless his church and the people in the church. Yes, I did, Star. To help the people in the church as well as him and everybody else. So they pretty much went through and cleansed the church, and pastor said that he's going to be more mindful about the people that he allows to come into the church, join the church, speak in church. So yeah, he reevaluating a lot of stuff right now. He tried to reach out to me, but I got him blocked. But he told this young lady to let me know, to tell me that he apologized for I don't know. I haven't seen him or talked to him, so I don't know. I'm just going off what they say. But no, I'm not going back. He just wanted to apologize to me. He said that he was sorry for doubting me, and that he should have took heed when I was trying to warn him about what was going on. But he said his mind was clogged, his mind was cloudy, and he couldn't see the truth. And he apologized, and he hope I forgive him and don't hold it against him, because he never, his intentions was never to make me feel like I was wrong and they were right by what they was doing. So he apologized and everything. He told her to let me know that he was, sorry. He was sincerely apologizing to please forgive him. So because I'm a Christian, I have to forgive. But I don't have to forget, and I don't have to go back. So I did my part. I forgave, but I'm not going back, and I'm not dealing with them still. So I told her, let him know I will okay, start at work. I told him, let him know I forgive him, because it's my Christian duty as a Christian to forgive him. I forgive him, but I will not be involved with that church or his congregation or what he got going on. So the young lady told me she would let him know what I said, and that was pretty much the whole conversation. But yeah, I mean, as my Christian duty, I have to forgive, but I don't have to forget, and I don't have to go back. So I'm not doing neither one of those. I forgave him, but I'm not going back, and I don't have to forget what I went through. So, because I mean, me, the way I look at it like this: if you supposed to be my pastor, and it was so easy for demonic forces and people like that to come in and persuade your mind, to do this, that, and the third, it was too easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're supposed to be a godly man, it should have been a force. It should have been a fight to take over you to make you agree to this stuff, but it wasn't. It was just too freaking easy. You know what I'm saying? So who's to say you gonna be able to, stand strong the next time this type of situation come to play? I don't want to be in the congregation the next time you have a slip up and something like this happens. So uh yeah, it was just too easy for me. Like, it was too easy for her to throw that whole little cloud over your head and make you believe all this other shit. So what happens when the next wolf in sheep's clothing creep off into the church and start that bullshit? It's gonna be easy for you to fall for it then too. So I can't do that. I can't follow that. So I told her, let him know I'm good. I'm glad they good. I forgive him, but I'm not coming back. And I've learned my lesson. I won't be doing that no more. So she said she would let him know, and I was done with the conversation at that, y'all. So that's what they had to get done. So I tried to tell him all that. The whole congregation tried to tell him all of that. That's what they were singing about, but he didn't want to believe it. So if it was so easy for her to just smile and say, if that's not what I'm doing, and he fell for that shit, I know you're not the person I need to be following. So I was done with them. I was done with them, and I let that go. So I won't be. Yeah, he should have known at their part. Like, he had all the signs, but he just kept. And I no, I can't do that. So I told them I was done with that. I told old girl, let them know I found me a new church home, and I hope they, be blessed in their endeavors and what they got going forward. But I won't be in attendance, so don't look for me. Yeah, I don't know how he gonna. I don't know what he gonna turn out. How he gonna turn out. I don't know. But that was what went down at the church. That was the tea I was given. So I want to let y'all know the tea that I was giving. But y'all ain't got to worry about me going back or being around it, because I won't be doing none of that. So, yeah, he had plenty of signs, and he just neglected to take heed to them. So if the devil walk off in the church and with the same shit going on, then you ain't gonna take heed to that either. You gonna fall for that too, and then I'm gonna be stuck wrapped off in that. You won't get a Groupon to hell with my name on it. No, we're not doing that. So yeah, we were done with that. So that was you guys' story, and I so love spending time with you guys. I greatly appreciate you guys being here for story time. I want to thank and welcome all my new members that showed up and showed out. Welcome to the family. Yes, and you guys will definitely have your story time coming up soon. Let me see. Okay, I'm seeing shadows for a couple days. Now the house, nothing serious. Exactly what my grandson knows two, and he's 5. Okay, Jersey, I'm gonna need you to reach out to Kim. Reach out to Kim, let her know what's going on, and see if she has anything that can help you with the situation that you got with the shadows that you're seeing and your grandson is seeing. Um, Thank you. Yes, Ebony. I'm protected, honey. My mom was tapping me on my forehead like, girl, don't be dumb. You ain't got stupid written across your forehead. Don't be dumb. So I did my Christian duty and I forgave. But I wasn't gonna be dumb, like my mama said. And I let that go on and told them I had me another church. So thank you guys so much for joining me for story time. I love you guys so much individually. You guys have sweet dreams. I hope you don't have nightmares because of me. And if you do, take that up with your therapist, not with me. Can't shoot the messenger. I'm just the messenger. So, thank you guys so much. I love you guys. And I will see you guys on Wednesday for story time. And then Friday, we're going to have our raffle for this money to help feed families for Christmas. That's the 19th. It's on the 19th, babe. Friday's the 19th. I'm just saying, Christmas creeping right on up. So, yes, you guys, thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and post the link for the shoes over on the community page, as well as you guys, my new members, welcomes. I'll be posting that over on the community page as well. And I love you guys. Good night. Stay safe. And please don't slap the sleeves off nobody's ass unless they earn it. So, for my family to yours, good night and sweet dreams, you guys.